we're back. I'm trying one last thing. I reverted those mods that I had updated like 5 episodes ago. So that was like the JIP plugin, the heap replacer, the tick fix, and I think even Stewie tweaks. I don't think that one would really cause a stability issue, but yeah. We'll find out if that worked or not. I was paused when we fast traveled in the last episode, but not seem to really fix the issue. Regardless though, I think I will keep doing that just because I feel like it makes it a little bit more seamless. So yeah, we're gonna fast travel again. Alright, we're back.
Hey.
Regis or Revis? Still nothing. Can we get up there from... We can go up this way. Okay. Yeah, if our game keeps crashing like every 5 minutes, I'm gonna have to just start doing YouTube shorts.
Hello.
Hello. Oh, ID Hearst.
No sudden movements, friend. Keep it calm.
Okay.
The fuck you want with me?
You been huffing helium, man? Need to ask you about a guy named Blake.
Yo, for fuck's sake. I'll tell you the same story I've told everyone else, okay? I don't fucking know who Blake is, and I don't give a fuck neither. Yeah, look, I stole some fucking documents. This Blake guy wanted to buy them. He operated through a courier, so I never met him.
Right.
We made our wonderful exchange through a dead drop, so I never fucking met him. That's it. Now fuck off, NCR.
That obvious. Actually, not with the NCR. I'm a third party just asking some questions for a job.
Oh, not a company man. Independent contractor, then. You're just like me, friendo. I fell into the same old scam. Was working for the Burke Estate, clerical bullshit, total garbage. Wasn't trusted with nothing. But I grabbed the good papers all the same. That was 14 years ago. Old Henry has more important things to worry about. Like his nasty fucking son.
Mm-hmm.
I met that little fucker a couple times. I laughed when I heard what happened to him. Goes to show, you grow up wealthy, you end up an ass.
I'm the one that brought Adam Burke back to trial.
That was you? Ha! Good fucking job. Did you hear the little bastard confess? Full confession. Guilty of all charges. No need for a big show trial. I just know his senator daddy was waiting in the wings with his corrupt legal team, ready to get the child rapist off scot-free. Nope. Adam spilled his guts to the whole world. I can imagine how purple the senator's face was when he saw his legacy carted off. And let me tell you, some rich boy senator's son never worked a day in his life, soft and weak as can be, locked up in serious prison. And that same soft little bitch is in there for fucking kids. I think little Adam is gonna be on the receiving end of his favorite hobby. Serves him fucking right if you ask me.
So you really don't know how to find this Blake guy?
Not a liar. I told you the truth already. I told the truth a dozen times. NCR dogs keep coming after me, barking the same bullshit story. If I was in Cali, no doubt they'd have me thrown into a very tiny cell and left me to rot. But the military isn't arresting nobody. You know what it is? I think they're looking for a fall guy. They want to pin all the intel leaks they can onto me. Alone. And why not? They know I'm good for at least one intelligence brief. I'm a junkie. No one cares to defend us druggy shits. Listen, I know you're just some contractor. Nobody in the NCR would lay a finger on that Burke kid. No way. Not with the clout his daddy swings. Fuck Blake. I got some dirt on the dirtiest family in the whole fucking country, and I can promise you, they already want you dead, mailman.
What do you want from me?
I want to kick the Burke Estate in their balls, friend. And since you've already spat in the Senator's precious legacy, you ought to help me out. Mr. Big Senator won't ever forget what you did. He's a vindictive old cunt, and he'll hound your ass till you're dead and buried. And I'll tell you what, I can sweeten the pot for you. If you really care that fucking much about that Blake moron, I might be able to help.
Okay.
I told you the truth. I don't know where he is, and I've never met him, but I could probably bait him out. Whatever, he doesn't mean shit to me. We got a deal? You'd be fucking crazy to say no.
Yeah, sure. I'm in.
Now we're fucking talking. The plan is this. I know of 3 family contracts that ain't blood relations or weird loyal servants, like that creep Zed.
Who?
You pick their brains, get them to cough up anything they know about Burke's scheming bullshit, and bring it back here to me. We throw it all together, along with everything I know, and all your dealings with Adam the Kid Toucher, and we put together the narrative. We get everything in place, we release it publicly, and I get your pal Blake to stick his head up to investigate. Everybody wins, except Burke. So the 3 contacts I'm aware of, named Paul Winters, Stan Gold, and Kevin Massey.
Tell me about Kevin Massey.
Massey worked on the Burke's ranch back west. The Brahmin industry is what made the Burkes rich, and they're still in business. Those Brahmin Baron types have always been ruthless, but anything that happens on the Burke Estate is beyond me. Want to know more? Gonna have to talk with someone who was there. I know Massey got arrested a while back. But I also know that the prison got busted open, and all the ex-cons are wild and free. Our guy might just be with them.
Paul Winters?
Old-time bounty hunter. Real effective. Real ruthless. 50 years back, you want someone dead? You hired Winters.
50 years.
Now, when I was working for Burke, I got some financial records. About 40 years ago, the Burke Estate made a lot of payments to Winters.
How old is this
Now,
guy?
it didn't say what he did to earn the money, but, well, only one thing I know Winters ever did for a career, and that was killing folks. So he killed people for the Burkes, got paid by the Burkes, probably innocent witnesses or something, since that's a family way. Now, I happen to know that he's living in some shack up by the cliffs north of Vegas. Go there, say hello, see what the old man knows. Probably some salacious shit, huh? Hopefully this guy can sink the motherfuckers.
What about Stan
Yeah.
Gold?
What? He's a big shot entertainer producer and one of the wealthiest men in the Republic. He gets serious kickbacks from the burgeoning music industry, and he owns some venues here and there. Got some fingers in theater business, too. But by far, the biggest source of his cash is porn. Anyone who whacks off to anything other than their imagination is probably financing him. Naturally, he's a big campaign donor, but I saw some of the Burke's financial records when I was working for him. Burke was making sporadic payments directly to Gold. Big money. This ain't a man purchasing some dirty holotapes, you know. There's something going on behind the scenes, and we're gonna blow it wide open. Word is he's in Vegas for a while, scouting some investment opportunities. Scope him out, see what he knows. Well, this could be big. He's a dirty fuck.
Mentioned Zed. Who's that?
Zed is the security chief for the Burke Estate. He does whatever the Burkes need done, and gives them plausible deniability while he's at it. Apparently he's been knocking around the estate doing the dirty jobs for the head of the family for over a century.
What? Oh.
I'll tell you right now, when Burke cries for your head after that shit with his son, it'll be Zed hiring the assassins for him.
Is he a ghoul?
Ghoul. Bigger and faster than most ghouls you meet, though. Most of them got pretty bad muscle atrophy. Not Zed, though. Guess he works out.
What did you do for Burke?
I did clerical bullshit for one of his campaigns back 14 years ago, I think it was. Sure, I wasn't witness to anything too out there. Burke ain't dumb enough to openly discuss his dirty business around random peons like me. But I know my fair share of lesser crimes. There was serious embezzlement, bribery, bit of blackmail here or there. And of course, he's good buddies with President Kimball. That one ain't so shady on its own, but we know he's getting kickbacks from it.
Why are you in Red Rock?
NCR keeps sending their people to interrogate me. If I was in Cali, they'd throw me in the cell and leave my ass to rot. As it is, I just get soldiers and freelancers, like you, hounding my ass. Enough's enough of that shit, I say. None of those assholes are gonna bother fighting through the heart of the con territory just to have me say, "Don't know where Blake is," again. Besides, my buddy Three Piece is in the cons. He and I go way back. He vouched for me, so the cons are okay with me hanging around. For now.
Okay. Why do you hate Senator Burke so much?
Man, I fucking hate rich assholes that think their bank accounts put them above basic fucking morality. Now, that's Burke to a T. He has an important last name. He was born into wealth. He drinks fancy fucking wines while us regular people starve in the streets. And yeah, I sold some of his documents to interested parties, but that doesn't mean I got my hands in every data breach in the NCR. I'm getting fucking scapegoated, all because I enjoy a little chemical relaxation here and there, and I know he's the one pursuing the charges. Fuck him and fuck his big fancy family dynasty. You wanna make a habit of spitting on the little guy, eventually he's gonna get fed up. That's me.
Okay, well, goodbye.
Yeah, another time, sure.
Alright, Three Piece?
Hi, how are you today?
I don't think I've seen him around. Alright, so you give us a quest for each one of them, huh? Kevin Massey. Oh, okay, yeah, he's the powder ganger. Okay. Poison Labyrinth. Okay. Pause and we'll be back. Okay, I'm gonna have Charlie wait here and oh, I didn't realize when you wait you put your hands behind your back. Oh, interesting. Yeah, I just don't want her shooting any powder gangers. So we're gonna try to do this carefully. Why is my computer spinning up? Oh, okay. Not hostile, it's a good sign. Kevin.
Running around powder gang territory bold as you please. Not entirely sure that's wise.
Well, I'm trying to stay in
That isn't a threat, mind you. I'm just saying. Some of these guys are a touch unhinged. Keep your gun loaded, right?
Always.
So, you need something or what?
Why are you, hanging out here instead of back at the prison?
Because I've got more than 2 brain cells to rub together, unlike Eddie and his boys. Just because the NCR hasn't wiped that place off the map yet doesn't mean they won't later. When that happens, I don't intend to get my ass caught in a crossfire, you know?
So, what were you in jail for?
Well, that's not a story that reflects especially well on me, you understand?
Mm-hmm.
Not in the sense that I'm some kind of dangerous lunatic, but, well, it's stupid. So, I was seeing this girl, right? And she was, how to put this delicately, accustomed to a certain level of affluence in her life.
Uh-huh.
I wanted to keep her around, so to finance her preferred lifestyle, I may have, sold things that I had no right to, yes?
Yeah.
And when someone noticed they were bereft of their earthly possessions, they pointed out, "Hey, Massey suddenly has a lot of cash for a dirt farmer." Told you, it was stupid and makes me look bad. Still, I'd rather look like an idiot than a psychopath like my cellmate Darby.
I mean, if it makes you feel any better, I got pulled over on my bicycle when I was in high school with 2 six-packs of beer in the backpack. It was the first party I'd ever been invited to, and nearly got arrested before I even got there. Darby? It sounds familiar.
He shouldn't have even been in prison. Seems to me that the noose was invented for men like him. He was locked up for murdering his family. I know this because he liked to brag about it. He talked about how he beat his son to death with a length of pipe, same way normal people would talk about the goddamn weather. One night, no reason at all, he just stares me down, says, "Wanna know something funny? I know where he lives, the sheriff that caught me." I don't much like the notion that he's alive out there, but I figure he must be. Took off with a little gang and headed west.
I think I killed him. NCRCF wasn't that big, but it seems like there's no shortage of powder gangers. What's up with that?
Well, to be fair, overpopulation was the second biggest cause of the riot in the first place. The biggest was that we had dynamite.
Mm-hmm.
But, yeah, you're not wrong. Thing is, random wasteland toughs are drifting in and joining up, even though they haven't done any time. They see it as indistinguishable from any other gang, and they're not exactly wrong. It's like how the cons used to be a contingent of angry vaulters, but over time, new blood joined, founding members died, and now it's something new. Give it enough time, Powder Gang will stop being escaped cons, and it'll turn into a big gang that likes bombs in the color blue. Not that they'll last that long. They're poorly armed, surrounded by enemies on all sides, and no real unification. Oh well, they won't be missed.
Yep. Seem pretty relaxed.
Am I a powder ganger, though? Sure, I'm an escaped con. I got this nifty prison shirt on and some dynamite in my pocket, but the thing is, I'm not interested in robbing people, blowing people up, or any of that other shit. So, I'm not sure I am a powder ganger. Not really.
Well, I heard you worked for the Burke Estate. Care to answer some questions about that?
I did. I was a ranch hand on their estate back in California. I'm not particularly interested in politics, nor the familial rivalries of Brahmin dynasties. I sense you're angling for some sort of specific information, though. What is it?
Trying to bring the Burks down. I need to know if you saw anything suspect.
Ah, I see what this is. Yes, I believe I could tell you a few things that may interest you. However, I'm in a delicate situation here. I'd need something in return.
Of course you do.
Nothing immoral, just helping get me to a safer position than Powder Gang territory. Agreed?
Okay. Yeah, sure. I mean, really, you just need a change of clothes. I think that's about it.
Excellent. Now, I like to plan ahead. When I was arrested, I contacted a friend of mine in the Mojave to put together a little supply cache for me. I didn't expect my exit from prison would be near as explosive as it was, but I did have some vague notions of slipping away one night sight unseen. I've tried several times to contact my friend, but I've had no luck. Knowing how things are, I expect something unpleasant may have occurred. If you'd be so kind as to head to the tribal village near Goodsprings and retrieve my supplies for me, I would be most grateful.
Tribal village near Goodsprings. What was your job for Burke?
Was a ranch hand on their estate back west. With how much land they have and how many Brahmin, they need all the workers they can get. And I know you're referring to the senator. I didn't work for him, though I saw him come to the ranch from time to time. The man in charge of the Burke Brahmin enterprise is Tobias Burke, the senator's younger brother. He paid my wages, but otherwise we rarely spoke. I was friends with his son Patrick. He's a good sort.
Tobias.
My employer at the time, yes. I rarely saw the man himself for a number of reasons. The estate was fucking gargantuan for one, and for another he had a great many employees like myself. In any event, I can tell you he was a fairly harsh sort of individual. He lacked humor, put it that way. Last I saw him, he was bedridden. Bad cases of cancer, I understand. Apparently he's still alive. Barely. He won't be long for this world.
And Patrick?
Patrick? Good friend of mine, really. We're around the same age, and he was oddly keen to see the groundwork of his father's operation. When I was off work, we would often spend time at nearby bars chasing various skirts. All in good fun. He wasn't like his cousin Adam. Last I saw him, he was enlisting in the army. I don't think anybody was thrilled with his decision, but he stuck by it. Said that his country needed him more than his dad's Brahmin empire ever could. Way I heard it, he's a bona fide war hero now. No doubt his family approves of his military career, now that it brought the family more prestige.
Okay.
Adios.
Yep. Howdy. Whoa. Jesus.
Hey! Incoming!
Is there more of them? Man, these things were so fucking scary in Fallout 4 when it actually like latch onto you and start sucking blood out. That's how you make a scary fucking monster. Tribal village. Oh, okay, yeah, I vaguely remember that. Alright, I'm gonna pick up Charlie and then we'll head up towards Rhineman. So I'll pause. Alright, and we're back. Man, these seamless transitions must be wonderful for you. And the good thing is now, I mean, if we can get back to normal recording, whenever I need to sell shit, I can just fucking pause. I don't have to like wait till the episode's over. So that's useful. Okay, so this is actually a vanilla location. Oh! Yeah, I guess it makes sense you can fly. Did that hit him? You can't really tell. Nope. Nope, definitely not. There we go. Oh, fucking. Fuck you. Fucking bugs always freak me out when they do that. Nice, we're close to leveling up. Burned body. So I think this is, if you ever read, I'm trying to remember the name of it. It's the Fallout New Vegas comic. It was kind of like an intro. I think it's like All Roads or something. What is it we're looking for here again? Oh, a cache. Macy's Supplies. Okay. Yeah, he was scripted to spawn in. Yeah, I think it was called All Roads or something. But it shows like Benny and the cons that he had hired for the hell. How many fucking Cazadors gonna spawn in? Yep. Get your fucking stinger away from me. Where the hell is Charlie? Should be fucking plucking their wings off. Oh, what the? Oh, there must be a... yep. Okay, you were fighting that. That's fine. You were fighting the big one. What are you laughing about? Alright, alright, pause again. Alright, and we're back. And look at that, 28 minutes, we're getting a real episode now, huh? So I think that, yeah, one of those mods that we updated, I guess, just probably wasn't, I don't know, probably just a little bit of a buggy update. I know the JIP mod, the plugin, so I saw it was updated today, and then I went to click on it, and it said it was hidden, and on the Discord server they said it was because of some bugs.
Yeah.
And then it was available later on. He said he patched it, so...
Much obliged. Ah, yes, excellent. He even managed to scrounge up an assault rifle. Very handy. The village was full of Cazadors. I hope you killed them all painfully. My friend who put together this supply cache deserved better. Well, this will help quite a bit. However, I can't help but notice that there isn't a change of clothes in this box anywhere. I don't believe it would be wise for me to venture into the world still wearing this nifty blue shirt that proudly advertises my fugitive status.
Yeah.
Could I trouble you to grab a set of leather armor for me? It would come in handy for a career I'm strongly considering.
I might have leather armor. Can Killed a bunch of people, do we? Yep, I do have leather armor. Yeah, hey. Excuse me.
Yeah,
I got some leather armor for you.
much obliged. Now, you wanted to know if I knew of any questionable activities on the Burke Estate, yes?
Yes. That's right. Tell me anything you can.
Well, one oddity that springs to mind were the women that were trucked in. Every few months, a cargo truck would pull into the estate and a few dozen women would exit the back and head inside. A couple days later, they leave.
Okay.
They're very pretty. Not hookers from Reno, which was my initial thought, and there were never any parties or anything. I knew better than to start asking questions, so I never did. What else? Ah, yes. The estate had a small handful of armed guards. Private employees, mind you. On one occasion at the nearby bar, I overheard a pair of them having a loud-ass drunken conversation. Talking about how they got that Strauss bitch the night before for the boss.
Strauss.
Coincidentally, a woman with the surname of Strauss died the night before in strangely vague circumstances. And this same woman was an old business partner of Mr. Tobias, and apparently they had a rather hostile falling out. She was gonna sue.
Ooh.
That's all I know. Thanks for helping me with that little favor. I'm off to Freeside now. Hopefully I survive the journey.
Yeah, hopefully.
Adios.
It's been nice knowing you. Cool guy. Alright. Look at that, leveling up. What should we go with? That could be good. Plus 10% chance to critical hit with any laser weapon. I don't use enough laser weapons though, that's the only thing. Each rank of this perk increases both combat and movement speed of all your companions by plus 10%. You know what, why not? Lucy's testimony. Gonna take these time bombs. Well, that's cool. We got Powder Ganger fame from that. You be safe now. Let's see. Soft-hearted devil still. Okay.
Never gets old when something blows up.
It sure doesn't. All right. Well, hey, we made it to 30 minutes. That's a full episode. I might actually even turn up the textures again and see how that goes. Actually, you know what I'll probably do is I'll probably go and get Todd again, because I noticed when I was dismissing him there was some dialogue options, and he might even have his own quest, so I would like to check that out. So yeah, hope you all enjoyed. Sorry about the last few episodes being like 5 minutes. I didn't want to like keep re-recording, and yeah, I mean, not much occurred, but figured it was important to at least show you what happened within the episodes. So hopefully now we're all back on track. Yeah, looking forward to continuing this weekend. Got 3 days to work with. And see y'all in the next episode. Y'all have a great night.